G'day, my name's Thomas McNamara. I'm the lead developer at CodeLoaf Studios, and I'm going to do a quick demo of our library inquiry system, Explore ForeVR. So let's start. First we'll just let the sun set. There we go. And let's bring out our data. So what you're seeing here is a search on dragons on a very small test database that we're working on. The basics of this system is it is a virtual reality library inquiry system that uses the hands as the input device. So this has quite a few benefits, one of which is that the entire world that you're seeing is made by us, and more importantly, all the data that you're seeing can be dynamically changed, updated, and shifted to suit whatever purpose we're using it for. So how about we start off and choose a related topic and just start exploring. So we have here concepts as well as resources, which for the most part here will be books, but depending on what your search is, may come out to be ebooks or some of the other things that your library may hold. So we can choose something as simple as food. We send off a search and bam, here it comes. So our system is retrieving covers and information. This is largely achieved through Index Data's wonderful APIs. This solution allows us to hook into pretty much any library really quickly and provide multi-database searches. So we'll just select a book here and have a quick look at it. So you can see here the cover is actually lighting the scene. It's not really anything to do with the data, I just like it because it looks very pretty. The idea is when a user wants to have a closer look at the book, we can bring up information, descriptions, depending on what's been put in your database and what we can retrieve online. We can bring up a wealth of information as well as controls for how to interact with the resource. Through our system we can have the ability to reserve a book or show where the book should be, give information on how to use the Dewey Decimal System. Really depends on what's appropriate for the application that we're currently going to put it into. Behind us here is basically at the moment just eye candy. These panels will be eventually filled with related topics, information on the author and whatnot, as well as in the near area around the user there will be controls for using this information, because the whole idea of this solution is not just looking but exploring. So for example, we have a system that once a user has selected a book, they can search by the author or search by some of the subjects, with the idea that you might not really know what you're looking for and you'll just explore ad hoc until you find something that really interests you. Now, to get back into our main search, what we might do is just bring up our keyboard and click backwards. And now we're back into our search. We could choose another book. Cool Stuff to Grow. It's pretty cool. Let's move back. And choose another related topic. Now, one of the things that we've worked really hard on with this project is accessibility and basically making sure that the product actually works and doesn't make people feel sick. So although you can't really tell with the video, because it's completely different when you're wearing the VR goggles, which is why I might be stuttering every now and then, because unfortunately when you're wearing goggles you can't see your teleprompter. But the idea is that everything, all the interface is at arm's reach, and nothing really needs the user to move very far. So there's no need for movement to happen outside of the actual user moving on the spot. So one of the main problems with VR is that when you move in the game world but not the real world, your inner ears tell you that you're not sensing the same thing that you're seeing. It makes people sick. We don't have the problem with this project, because all the interface, all the actions that the user is doing is in the real world. Well, the virtual real world, and the movement stays completely one-to-one to what their ears are feeling. So this entire system's been built around that, about bringing the information that they need to them in a really engaging way. And all of the controls are as simple and as tactile as just reaching out and touching into the holograms, which light the scene very naturally, though robot hands aren't very natural, but they are very cool. Let's have a look. Choose something interesting. Internet resource. Boop. Now, at the moment, obviously, this is a tech demo, so some of the features aren't in the project at the moment. So at the moment you see all of these concepts are just names, but with our system we have the ability to understand how things are related to each other and whether they're more specific or less specific. So in the final product you'll actually have quite a lot of information in these related topics in how you might use them. So if you're searching a mammal, you may see a related topic telling you that you're going to a more general topic of mammals or animals, or if you're in mammals, a more specific topic telling you that you're going down to a specific mammal, like a kangaroo. This sort of system will allow really quick, really intuitive navigation of large sets of data. For example, we can scroll through our data really quickly. Now, I'm only pulling down very limited data sets for this demo, but with our index data system that we have hooked up, we can basically search anything, including the Library of Congress, very quickly and very efficiently. So let's just quickly go back a few more times. Get back to where we were. Wonderful. And shall we have a quick look at fossil mammals of Asia? Well, that's quite a lot of information. Eventually for this display we will have a fixed font size and have it scrolling with controls down the bottom. Anyway, one thing that I've shown but haven't really explained is the virtual keyboard. That's really easy to bring up. So you just put your hands out in front of you. The moment your palm goes up, you have access to your keyboard, which is holographic, so I can put my hand behind it. Quite fun, but not particularly useful. So with this system, the idea is that apart from the fact that it makes it very easy for us to do languages other than English because there is no physical interface. We can tailor the interface to whatever we need to do, and it works pretty darn well. And this is only with less than a week's worth of development for this interface here, so by the time we're showing it off, I'm expecting it to be far more interesting and engaging. So look, I don't really know what else to say at the moment. It's beautiful, at least in my opinion, and it's very engaging, and I haven't put these goggles on anyone yet who hasn't been absolutely blown away with the ability to physically interact with data. It's truly amazing, and it really does change your perspective on the the expanse of data that you can have at your fingertips at any library, let alone really large libraries. So yep, this is Explore ForeVR, a quick look at the development version. Thank you very much.